Hit the curb, buddy. Find the curb. All right. Good boy. All right, Barry, let's go forward. Good.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Why this subject is interesting to you?
Oh. When I had my accident, it'll be 20 years in May. I don't think you were here. So I was in a beauty shop. It was May 31st, 95. And I had a 2010 boulder come through the building. And I got blown out of the chair, but my leg was left in the chair. And it crushed my leg. Like literally, I went from being able-bodied to disabled overnight, like in the blink of an eye.
My home is only for sleeping in, you know. The rest of the time I like to be outside. I love fresh air. I'm a total outdoor enthusiast, you know. So when I broke my back and paralyzed myself in 2008 and I was in the hospital, and they said, well, you're gonna be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, you know, you should just get used to it, because the whole month I was there, we didn't see any movement and no nothing. And spinal shock, I mean, it can last a month or 3 months or whatever, but in that month, we didn't see anything. So they said, well, you know, maybe you need to just accept that you're gonna be in a wheelchair. And I said, no, I'm gonna walk again. You know, I can do it. You know, I didn't sever my spinal column, I just mangled it. So there is hope.
Is this something that you've always dealt with?
You mean the blindness or? No, actually I had vision up until 98, and then I started having problems with my vision. And I didn't go fully dark until I think it was 2004. Is when I finally went fully sightless, as you want to say, as we can say, rather. But it's been an ongoing process, you know. Now it's just an old hack, you know. It's there, something to work with, you know. I mean, you work with it instead of against it. That's my philosophy.
There still are some people out there that are not aware, you know, and there's a few people that I have had to kind of try to get them to work with it, you know, try to better themselves on the communication part, and try to make an effort. But
exactly. I think almost in all walks of whatever you're doing, there's always that segment of folks that it just goes whoosh.
Yeah, I mean,
you could be doing anything, and there's still someone that doesn't get it.
No matter how many times, I mean, no matter how many times you try to get that work to get that point across, and they might work with you a little bit on that, but then it just like slips.
She got doing bad because people said nasty things to her, and she just has to tell them to suck it up if anybody says it. And I don't think anybody. No. Now that nobody's going to say anything to you. Be brave and jump in.
Yeah, when I was back in 15, we had to get in the water by 5:15 in the morning. And it was just, you might as well have a big iceberg in the middle floating.
Talk to me about that moment when you're like, I have to do this show. And what were you thinking?
Oh, that moment when you think you got to do it. It's when people are like telling me that things have changed, and I was saying, no, they haven't. My first image that I ever did was actually the wheelchair with the writing. I did that in '97. I actually re-photographed it in snow, and then just put my writing back on it. The old one was done with a negative Bronica medium format camera. And that's how I was getting out my frustration with the things people were saying to me. That moment when people are struggling, and you're seeing younger people with disabilities who are struggling to commune with the community and be a part of the community and wanting a life and trying to build a life, and they're still not getting that integration. They're not getting that acceptance. They're not getting the jobs.